All right, and we're back. 75. I guess I don't think we're going to grow up another level, and I think this might be, I'm assuming the end of Act 1. That is a very long Act 1. Very long Act 1. Thus, they left for the Phoenix Wing to recover from the exhaustion that had built up over the past few days. You off tonight? Alright. Have a good one. Get some sleep. I'll probably be streaming Trails of Cold Steel. Let's see. Tomorrow's Friday. I believe I'll be streaming Elden Ring tomorrow. So Saturday should be the next day I stream Trails of Cold Steel. And it should be around this time. I think I'm starting around, like, probably... I don't think there's anything going on Saturday, so it should be like 10 in the morning my time, CST. But yeah, have a good one. Thanks to the manager's kindness, they had the building largely to themselves, so they enjoyed a relaxing dinner and soak in the springs. And after agreeing that they would discuss what to do next for the following afternoon, they returned to their rooms to sleep. I see the snowman has been revived. Nobody wanted to be with Reen? Okay. Where's, like, all of his buddies? It's so peaceful tonight. Everyone's probably fast asleep by now. Okay, so you're just, you're just sitting there. Okay. We might have all spent our time apart in different ways, all with different things on our mind. But now we're finally back together as class. As a class. It wasn't easy getting this far, but we have one less thing to worry about now. And I owe it all to Lisa's support and encouragement. It's thanks to her that I've been able to make it this far. Hang in there, Elise. I'll bring you and Prince Alpin back safely, I promise. And when I do, be sure to thank you again for giving me all I needed to come as far as I have. I still have to sit down and discuss what we're going to do from here on out, too. Can we even figure something like that out by tomorrow? I've got to bring it at least in. I got to bring at least some ideas to the table. But what? I'm happy we're together again, but we've got a lot to decide about our future. And it's something we need to decide as a team. Everyone's had their own challenges to face and problems to conquer, but each of them faced what they were given head on. We ended up apart, but no one lost hope. Instead, everyone tried to make the best out of the circumstances they were dealt. Thinking back on our reunions, I think the one who left the strongest impression was... I'm sorry, but there's no way I'm choosing the child, Taylor. Okay. No, we're going to Lisa. It's like canonical, as far as it seems. She also hugged him for the longest, so I'm just saying. I think it would have to be Elisa. It was obviously Tobal, because, he just showed up, and, we know him so well that we met once before. Yeah. That would make a lot of sense. I think it would have to be Elisa. She blames herself more than anyone about how we parted ways in Trista. I could see how worried she was for me. Even though I'm sure she's worried about her mother and the Reinford company. But she's still putting everyone else first. Just like she always does. She did all she could to bring us together again. I wish I could be like her. I wish I could be that strong.
Rain, are you there?
Okay. You know, I'd say speak of the devil, but that's kind of rude, but you know. He's gotten a lot more brave, huh?
I didn't think anyone else would come here so late at night. Sorry, I'll get out now.
There's no need to shout. I actually already knew that you were here. I'd asked the manager beforehand. So I thought now might be a good time to talk with you.
I see.
Pardon?
There's really nothing like a warm bath on a cold winter's day. Gazing up at the night sky, feeling the warmth of the spring coursing through your whole body, this is such bliss.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It's my favorite time of year to relax in the springs, too.
Why do you sound cold? I think he's supposed to be nervous, but he sounds more cold than nervous.
But both of us bathing in here together is really, really not a good idea. Doesn't it bother you even a little? The two of us here alone feels kind of...
I mean, I think she was trying to change the subject, but alright, sure, go ahead.
What's the big deal? I'm covered up, aren't I?
Okay.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't stare so hard, though. I might have managed to pluck up the courage to come in here, but it's still kind of embarrassing.
Well, I wasn't doing it on purpose. Sorry. But what made you need to pluck up the courage to come in here to begin with? You said you wanted to talk. Anything in particular?
Well, I just wanted to thank you.
Thank me? Thank me for what? I don't feel like I've done anything that warrants being thanked.
You have, though. And for everything, really. I wanted to thank you for surviving all this time so that we could meet again. And I wanted to thank you for coming all the way to Nord to get me. Maybe we can't be here with Crow, but because of you, the rest of us are back together again.
I don't know why we keep bringing up Crow.
Because of me? That's not true. Besides, it was only because of you guys that I was able to do anything at all.
I knew you'd say that. Still, I feel like Class 7 is what it is because you're at its center. We had faith that you get back up on your feet and fight, and it's because you followed through that we've come this far. I'm not the only one who feels that way either. So, thank you, Reen.
Oh, he's broken. It was a good run, guys.
Oh, come on! Knock it off with the laughing! It wasn't easy to come here and say all of this, you know.
I'm sorry. I wasn't laughing at you. It just finally hit home that everything Elise said was true. I had no idea that everyone was thinking of me as much as they were, or that so many people were looking out for me. It just made me realize all over again how blind I've been all this time. So I couldn't help but laugh at myself.
Well, I can accept that.
Yeah, as long as you're laughing at yourself, I can accept that. I can laugh at you too. I agree with that one.
And now that you know, I don't want you to ever forget it. We've been through so much together, Reen. We have a bond so strong, nothing can ever break it.
Don't worry, I won't forget. And now that Class 7 is together again, I'm sure we'll be able to go back to the academy one day. As long as we don't give up, I know we can make that a reality.
I've never seen someone want to get back to school so bad.
So, let's give it everything we've got.
Of course.
Okay. 600, jeez. Okay. Probably don't use Elise. Don't use Elisa for the mech fights anymore. I think she's getting enough friendship links experience. Okay, sure. Oh yeah, that's like not how many days we've been in the hot tub. That's how counting the days we were in, I think, Legram and Brayhard, I believe. It confused me last time that happened as well. Okay. Our meeting in the Phoenix Wing cafeteria isn't until this afternoon. Which means I got plenty of time to figure out what we can do beforehand. Maybe I'll help to ask the others about what's on their mind too. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Can't think of for myself, so gotta ask everybody else. Is there 2 bonding events each that can be viewed instead of 1? Wait, what? This time, Laura, Emma, Eustace, and Sarah have 2 bonding events each that can be viewed instead of 1. Talking to one of these characters after viewing their first bonding event will allow you to view their second. Why? Why make it more complicated? It's already hard enough to get all this character stuff. Don't need you adding more. Okay, we'll hang with Elisa. Get out of my way. Talking to my dad. Dad. He wants to go hunting. Oh, we got 7 bonding points. Okay, I said. Okay, I see you. I understand now. Jeez. Okay, so we have to hang out with Sharon. That is like a necessity because of the whole item she has to give me. As far as I remember. Go to the inn, it looks like, is also something going on. Okay, here we go. We also gotta do snowboarding, I think. Wait. Oh yeah, we gotta make some stuff. It's a trade. I hope I didn't miss the puppet watch. That'd be kind of a... Okay, wait. Oh, okay, yeah. You do this, then you do this. Well, dang. I mean... I'm out of U materials, it looks like. Is there like a good way to get U materials? Because you need so many of them. Oh yeah, Eustace joined the team, so we gotta do this now. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Okay, we gotta go to the inn. I was working on something in Plaza yesterday. Fishing tackle or something. It's pretty weird for normal. Tobal's here. I can't even hang with Tobal's. Interestingly enough. Hey there, congrats on finally getting all your classmates back together. I'm glad to see they're all safe too. Not like they ever seemed like the kind who get down easily. Yeah, you're right. The hard part's still yet to come though. We might all finally be reunited. Now we need to sit down and decide exactly what it is we need to do to make a difference. Well, good luck with that. By the way, completely unrelated, but do you mind if I ask you a small favor? A favor? It's not often you ask for favors from me. See, they've got a noble called Annabelle staying here at the moment, but I haven't seen her since she left to go fishing yesterday. She's been gone for a whole day. That's right. She's always seemed to be crazy about her fishing, but this is the first time she's been gone this long. It's the middle of winter too, so I'm a bit worried about her. If you're free, I'd really appreciate it if you went and go look for her. Yeah, I can help you out there. Our discussion isn't until a bit later. She went out to fish. I'm guessing she's probably somewhere on the valley behind the village. That's what I figured too. The hard part's finding out how far down the path she's gone. Don't have any leads there either. Just gonna have to comb one from top to bottom. Alright, let's see if I can bring her back as soon as I can. Okay, we'll go do that. It's the boys. Me and the boys. Just hanging out 6 feet apart. It is just all the boys. I was joking at first, but because I didn't see it all, but it really was just all the boys. And then now it's the girls and Elliot. Kind of. Nope. Toval's still here. He just wanted to keep him with us. Okay. I don't know why Elisa almost never shows up here. Sharon's here. Green's here. Yeah, Elisa just never wants to join us. I don't know what her problem is, but she just isn't. Can probably do the snowboarding thing. Let's start with that. Now, of course, 3. Yeah, let's do the snowboarding course. Only 19 flags this time. I got in the hang of this thing. Okay. Dang it. Well, I missed one, which I think I'm allowed to miss. I just can't miss another one. Nice.
I did it!
It's kind of hilarious that they just added this to the game. No reason, just like, you know what, why not? Nice work. It's an expert level course too. Well, here's your prize. Go ahead, take it. Deadliest too. It's a new board has gotten real popular among the youngsters. Sure. Like the board, there's no available. The difference between boards is purely cosmetic. Feel free to choose. I'll be sure to keep the course well maintained. Yes, certainly. Okay, that happened. Okay, there's a new enemy too, so let's go do that quest. Get Annabelle. Okay, let's add some people that are a lower level. I'm never gonna use you though, so I don't need to. So let's add. Wait, where's Sharon? There you are, Sharon. I was like, where'd you go? Let me move around this team a little bit. Sure, why not? We'll go with this for now. I'm not going to worry about equipping anything because I don't think any enemies are going to pose any sort of a threat.
Oh, I could probably fish.
I don't think there's any fish I missed, but I'm pretty sure this is like one of the things, is that like the pond where every fish we could have ran into can show up here? At least I think so.
Not bad.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's the new one. Do you mind? Beats.
The advantage is ours. Let's finish him. I'll handle it. Arcus, activate.
My turn. All right, let's.
Right. Let's go. Here I go.
I don't want to knock anybody out of the thing, so we'll do. Yeah, this should be fine.
That takes care of them.
I did it!
Craft it? Where's gonna be? Oh yeah, you probably leveled up outside, right? Maybe that's why you got that. Possibly? I'll be honest, I don't really know. Anyway, that was the new enemy.
Hostile spotted.
I didn't think you would.
Beginning combat.
You know what?
My
Whatever.
turn.
Wait, are you? Yes, I did scan you. Okay, so yeah, you're pretty recent. That's why.
Let's move.
Yes, sir. I can. Okay. Hostiles neutralized.
There's a good way to scan, grind for the what's it called? I don't remember what it's called. Quartz. That was it.
We got
Sepith.
this.
No, never mind. It's not quartz. It's Sepith.
My turn.
Let's move.
I can. Now. Right up. Yeah, you didn't stand a chance.
And where's this fisher lady? There she is. Oh my, tired already? But yes, you certainly are. Any fish would be after fighting all night long. Got you. Come raw. Brat. Took my bait and swam off. Again. Why, fish? If your fish is your fishy stomach a bottomless pit of hunger? How do I know this was how we find her? Can't believe she's been fighting all night. But again, I totally can. Excuse me, Annabelle. I think it would be best to return to Ymir and get some sleep. Considering how tired you clearly are. If you were to fall into the water, I dread to think of what might happen. Oh, hogwash. I'm so close to finally catching it. I can finally taste its delicious filleted? 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 I think it's supposed to be filleted body. I refuse to go back empty-handed. It's simply unthinkable. So focused on fishes, she's not seeing things clearly. Is there nothing we can do? Oh, I know. What if I got the fish you're after in your place? Would that work for you? Oh, a fish belly is what you want, is it? I'd be happy to accept. Let's see who can catch the little devil first, shall we? That's not what I... sure, game on. Hope I can actually catch it. Sounds like a big one. I haven't been using the rod, huh? That's not a fish. That doesn't look like a fish.
Not what I had in mind.
Caught the mysterious fish. It's huge. Did you catch it? Did you? Did you catch the mighty blue devil? I don't know, but whatever it is, it's gigantic. Come on. I'm sorry? I don't think that's a... You caught it. You really caught it. That's not a fish. It's the elusive blue devil. It's not the time for rejoicing. What?
Hostile spotted. Beginning combat. My turn.
Okay.
Here. No problem. Light. Rain upon us.
My turn. All right, let's do this.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, sir.
I gotta get more battle scopes. Okay, weak to fire. Not too dangerous. At least I don't think it is.
Okay.
That happened. Cool.
One, two. Ha! And done. Now. Gotcha.
Too slow. My turn. Burn to ash.
Here's some fire.
Fall.
Righto! Get him! Now's our chance! Roping! Right! Let's go! My turn. Here I go. Huh.
I don't think that did anything. I didn't do much either.
I'll handle it. Beginning mission. No problem. Turn to flames. Burn!
Here I go. All right, let's do this.
Gotcha! Okay! Okay. One, two. Ha! And done. Got it. Gotcha! Righto!
Mm,
Lemmy, hammer mode! Ba-bang! Now's our chance! Roping! My turn. Got it. Let's get this over with. Gotcha!
Leave it to me.
nice.
Let's move.
Oh, that got rid of the blindness.
Now's our chance.
Gotcha! No problem. Pierce them! Mirage arrows! I'll handle it. One, two. Ha! And done. Now. Gotcha!
My turn.
Okay, I'm sure we just skipped its turn. I'm fine with that.
Burn to ash. Fall. Now.
Gotcha!
Goodbye.
You're
We did it, Elisa!
We really do make a great team.
Considering they're like 5 levels lower, they really didn't get that much experience. Anyway, it wasn't easy, but I managed to bring her back. Sounds like things got pretty hairy out there. Allow me to apologize for exposing all of you to danger like that. I thought I could handle myself in dangerous places, and my overconfidence may have been my undoing this time. I feel as though I've learned anew just how dangerous it can be to leave the shelter of a town. Well, as long as you understand that, I suppose that's all that matters. Yep, the one got hurt, and she's guessed what she did wrong. You really helped me out there by finding her. Here, take this as a little something for me. Effort, cool. Are you sure we can have this? Sure. Sure as can be. It's nothing that special anyway. In that case, I feel as though I should give you some kind of reward as well. Wouldn't be much of a noble if I didn't pay someone for their kindness. Sure. Thanks. Thank you again for saving my life. Maybe have been careless this time. But next time I will be sure to fully prepare for the possibility of being attacked by the fish I caught. Okay. She didn't learn a damn thing, did she? Oh boy, looks like it'll take more than a brush with death to get her to give up her dangerous fishing excursions. I mean, if she's gonna give me free stuff every time she does it, I don't mind. Okay, what do we get? Effort. Gives a 70% chance of making a superb dish when cooked. Ooh. I see. That's actually pretty good for when at the end of the game. And then there was Prankster, but I'm assuming is just the opposite. Yeah, okay. That makes things a lot easier when I'm cooking. Okay, anyway. That was that side quest. Who else is in this party this time? Still no Elisa. She doesn't want to join us. Okay. Okay, so I know I'm gonna have to hang out with Sharon. So let's get that out of the way. Doing some shopping, Sharon? That's right. Since you'll all be gathering for a discussion in the Phoenix Swings, I thought I might help out in the kitchen. I also thought I could prepare some food for your father, seeing as your mother has other business to attend to. That's awfully generous of you, thanks. With several Ouroboros members having recently revealed themselves to us, I can't help but assume they're up to something. I'd like you to know, Reen, that no matter what happens, my alliance will always lie with you and your classmates. Please ensure that whatever you decide on this afternoon is something you can do without regret. Sharon, I swear we will. Glad to have your support. Till the end of time. It's great to know that she's got our backs, but she's still cooking for Dad. Maybe I should help her out. Well, even if you are looking out for us, that doesn't mean I can't help you with cooking for my dad. Might as well try to pay him back a bit. Thank a little bit for all those years of love and devotion, right? I'm sure your father would be overjoyed to hear you say that. Soon, as I'm done with shopping, we can head over to the kitchen. Different mansions and oh, there was that. Oh, you're making Ymir style brisket? Good idea. It's got plenty of vegetables and it should be great for warming him up too. I couldn't agree more. All of the protein in the meat I'll be using should help accelerate his recovery as well. Masterine, could I trouble you to chop the vegetables? If you would, I'll set about preparing the meat and seasoning the soup. Sure. Cheese is a huge pot. Like, think about the size of that. Someone's torso. If it's about 4 of them. If you would count it as a circle. Maybe more. That's a huge pot. It's times like these where she seems like just any other maid. Takes me back to watching her cook for us in the dorm. You just sat there and watched her cook. Okay. I mean, it's totally a Reen thing to do. Or at least she's actually an enforcer for Ouroboros sometimes. Yow! Is something wrong? Lost a finger? Heavens, you sliced your finger. Sorry. Should have been paying more attention. Didn't cut too deep though, so should be fine. Oh no, that won't do at all. I would hold still Could you hold still a moment, please? I'll stop the bleeding. Why? Sharon, what are you doing? This is so awkward. That should do the trick. You know, bloodborne pathogens and all that stuff. You don't want to do that. I mean, you just don't. The terrible idea. I mean, there's probably a napkin or something you can just use, or like a towel or something. The sink probably, they can use some water to clean it off. There's so many other things you could have done. Don't put in your mouth. Aaron, I'm not sure it's a good idea to start sucking on people's fingers out of the blue like that. Take that out of context. Any particular reason? I'll bring you a bandage, so please wait in the adjacent room. She's messing with me again, isn't she? There we are. All better. Please leave the rest of the work to me. Should give your fingers time to heal. Probably right. I'm sorry that I couldn't be of more help. You needn't be sorry, Masterine. You made a valuable contribution as it is. She's apparently a vampire, I guess. Now that I think about it, that makes a lot of sense. It brought me back memories of Lady Elisa's younger days, too. Whenever she fell or scraped her knee, she'd always start crying for me to come and help her. How sweet. I can picture how embarrassing she'd be if she learned Sharon was telling people this. Come to think of it, you've been working for the Reinford family for a while now, haven't you? 7 years. In fact, it was shortly after Mr. Reinford's passing. I cannot begin to thank Madam Chairman and Irina enough for giving me the chance that she did. It was only thanks to her kindness that I was able to begin a new life under her employment. Does that mean you'd never been a maid before her hiring you, then? What were you doing before that? Oh. Murderer? Assassin? Ouroboros? As you no doubt suspect, I lived as an enforcer. Her age makes no sense sometimes. I mean, she's supposed to be like, what? Mid-20s or something? Maybe younger, actually? Yet they talk about all the stuff she did before joining, which she would have been like teenagers, and before that, I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of person who explains what her life was like, but you know. I have no clue. A mission given to me by Ouroboros was first led me to meet her. Was what first meant to me to meet her. She wasted no time trying to hire me. I served in both capacities concurrently after that. You won't find many executives who would knowingly hire an agent of Ouroboros. Never ceases to amaze me. He certainly doesn't. Nevertheless, it was thanks to her that I was able to find a new path of my own. It's too late for me to return back and change what's already been done, but she was willing to give me a different future. What do you mean? Oh, nothing. I was simply thinking out loud. Regardless of what happened in the past, my love for the Reinford family will never waver. Nor will my devotion to Class 7, Master Reen. I shall continue to do all that I can to serve you. Thank you. I know you can always count on you. And everyone else knows that too. I hope we'll always stay fondly in your thoughts, Saren. Jeez, is she, like, leaving forever or dying? Jeez, Reen. Don't say it like that. That's death lab material. After the conversation finished, Aaron returned to preparing Baron's words of appeal. After we could let them finish. Okay. All right. So I think we're good with all of them. Okay. Next, Elisa, because she's there. I'm not too worried about, like, being specific with who I hang out with. That was the main, like, person we needed to hang out with for things, but the rest doesn't really matter. I'm not too worried about filling out the journal first time through. What are you doing here, Elise? Elisa? Mother told me that I could find some tools in here, so here I am. I need them to work. For the work I'm going to be doing on the orbital bike. Wait, you know how the bike works well enough to do that? Well, an engineer is an engineer, right? I mean, I guess? But everything's different. They're the specialists, you know? I should be able to tinker with it. After all, Angelica is done for us, I at least want to make sure she gets her precious bike back on top condition. For all she's done for us? What has she even done for us? I don't know. I thought, might be nice to give her a hand. Need a hand there? Sounds like a two-person job to me, and I'd feel bad making you do all the work when Angelica left in my care. I figured you'd say that. It'll probably go more smoothly with an extra pair of hands, so sure. Geez, every single person gets... Wait. Like, a lot of people get a thing, a character profile thing. Everything old oral engine taken care of. Could probably do with being taken for a test ride at some point, though. Or should I oil the moving parts too? Man, you really are amazing. I know you were good with orbital technology and all, but I didn't expect you'd be able to perform maintenance this well. All of this is just a stopgap, really. I had a few chances to look at it back at the academy too, so I have a vague idea of what needs doing, but that's all. Doesn't make you any less amazing in my eyes. In Nord, he worked out what was wrong with the truck and even knew the model of that mortar we found. First, I thought it was just because you're part of the Reinford family, but I feel like that's underselling you now. You must have studied like crazy to know so much. Well, I did spend a lot of time studying orbital technology even before enrolling at the academy. I used my family's name however I could in order to visit RF factories and attend lectures at the Institute of Technology. I'm more than confident I made the most of every chance I had to study and broaden my knowledge of the field. I had a feeling I know why you did all that too. Was it to rebel against your mother? Well, I can't deny that. Not to beat a dead horse, but it felt like Mother just stopped caring about us after my father passed away. I mean, she'd stolen the company from Grandfather and everything. How couldn't you do that to your own father? I suppose you could say all that studying was my way of trying to show her up or at something. At least a little. You see. So, were you able to? Not in the slightest. Now that she's missing, this isn't the time to be thinking about my next act of rebellion either. And you know what? That's fine by me. I made my mind up to focus on the future rather than the past for now. Got to keep that promise I made to her in Roar. After all, I'll be running the company before she knows it. I think she'd prefer it that way, honestly. There he goes again. Huh? Look at you. You're so engrossed in the bike that you didn't even notice all the snow built up on your head. Sure, we're gonna totally believe that, Reen. After your habits, nah. Still, I think you found the right way to approach things. I'll have to pick up a few pointers from you. Can't let you get too wrapped up in my past either. At that way, we'll both be able to find the best paths for each of us to take. Certainly hope so. Come on, don't cry. Here, this'll cheer you up. Yeah, I knew it. Is that a bunny made of snow? And look, you got loads of snow on your head too. Don't worry, you can follow me back to Ymir. Stay close, okay? Okay. Are you kidding? Yeah, my thoughts exactly. What's wrong? I believe I forgot. Remember how I talked about coming here with my family when I was a kid? Ended up getting lost on the mountain. Just when I started to think I'd be lost there forever, a boy appeared out of nowhere. He led me all the way back to Ymir. The boy was you, I'm sure of it. That does ring a bell, actually. The year after that was when the whole thing with my power happened. So I kind of pushed everything else to the back of my mind. Weird. We really did meet when we were kids. I was only joking about it before, but yeah, we really did. I had forgotten all about it too, probably because it was a scary memory for me. I don't blame you. Still, you don't get coincidences like this every day. I'd be embarrassed to try and attribute it to something like fate, though. You're right. Maybe if we'd realized sooner, sure. It makes me happy to know it was all you along. Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Nothing at all. Anyway, let's finish up with the bike, shall we? Yeah, sure. What do you mean, let's finish up? Green is just standing there staring at you the entire time. He's not even helping. Finish the rest of the bike maintenance, two of them feeling somewhat awkward around each other due to the recent discovery. Upon their completion, they went to return the tools bearing towards their study. Okay, so we got a bunch of character notebook things. So Elisa, Emma, Fee, Laura, Milliam. I can do that. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have one extra hangout chance. I don't know who to spend it on. We'll have to figure that out. Good choice, hanging with the dog. Dog's name, Badooks. I think. Badooks. Right, he's cute. Dad raised him to be a hunting dog, believe it or not. He's a sweetie though. He's a chunky hunting dog. Looks like a smart one to me. Petting him's pretty relaxing too. I'll stay with him for a bit while I think about what we should do. Come to think of it, it's just about feeding time. He is one of me. Yeah, they're all the first events, I think. Want to help me feed him? Sure, I'd like that. Be right back. We got to go get his food. How's that taste? Why does all the food look like moldy cheese or something? Like hard milk that's been out for a long time. Looks like he's wagging his tail. Sorry for not being able to spare much time for you and Arthur Bedux. He says it's okay. Smart dog. I don't believe you. Can you understand what dogs are saying or something? No, I'm just guessing based on how he acts and barks. Back in the Corp, I used to look after the military monsters a lot. Really? Sounds like an awful dangerous job for you'd be doing. Well, I did get bitten sometimes at first, but after one of those caretakers showed me what to do, they stopped. But you talk about your time there, it's hard to believe the Jaeger Corps you were in was one of the strongest. Is Zephyr usually usual by Jaeger standards? I guess. Boss was pretty easygoing, but it was always hard to tell what he was thinking. Remember what I told you about Mater Park, right? What I told you at Mater Park? How they taught me survival skills and all that? Then they went out to get milk and never came back? Yeah, I remember that. Zito and Leo taught me how to set traps and the art of close quarters combat. Can't imagine what it must have been like living that kind of life every day to day. But it's easier to see how you came to think of them as family. Yeah, we were family. Till they left me behind after the boss died. I just want to know why they all had to leave me behind. Now that I might have a chance to, I want to let it pass me by. Even if it won't be easy getting it out of them. Still. I think he even understands what he was saying. That I think even I understand what he was saying this time. Try not to overthink it. Something along those lines. There's no reason you need to try and find out alone. Not when you've got all of us with you. If that's what you want to know, we're all making it work. You will? You're right. How could things not work out when I've got you guys? My throat is starting to hurt. It'll definitely be over after this. Oh, look at that. 65. They even got a freaking stand for it? Where'd that come from? Alright, Laura's next. Even the air here feels clean. It's not hard to see why Yunka 5 is so fond of this village. Hope that I'll get the chance to bring Father and Klaus here one day. If you'd happen to have them, don't worry. I'm sure you'll have plenty of chances once the war's over. I hope so. So that's another reason for us to hasten its conclusion. I'm still at a loss as to how. What should we do, I wonder? She's definitely racking her brain over this. Maybe a break should do her some good. Why don't we go somewhere and take a break? It's good to take a break sometimes when you're stuck on a difficult problem. That sounds reasonable. In that case, I'd like to ask you a favor. Would you escort me to your room? Oh. What? Is this your bedroom? The decor here has something of an Eastern feel to it, fitting for the former student of Yunkan 5's. Is there anything here that's particularly representative of the Eight Leaves school? I should have known. You caught me off guard when you asked to see my room, but it figures that's what you were interested in. What? Okay, Reen. Sure. We know what you were thinking. Why would you be surprised? It's nothing. As for your question, I don't have all that much, I'm afraid. But actually, I do have some tea leaves Master Kafai gave to Dad a while back, I think. How about it? You up for having some green tea? Really? I like that very much. Some, like, oranges or whatever this are. That's quite a refined taste indeed. Jeez, look at the size of those cups. This isn't my first time tasting green tea. Monica let me sample the tea served at the high-class tea house during the festival. Her class tea house. But this seems to have more depth to its flavor and fragrance. Master Kafai is a huge fan of this kind, apparently. He brought it back from the east himself. He's always brings gifts whenever he comes to visit, so he's popular among the locals. Everyone here likes him. Really, now. I've yet to have the opportunity to meet him in person, but I can easily see why he and Father get along so well. Would you happen to know where he is now? Nope, right not. The letter I received from him during our vacation here didn't specify. He's always been something of a vagrant. He wanders the continent throughout the years, stopping off wherever he pleases. So while I couldn't tell you where he is, I'm sure he's fine. I imagine so, if rumor is to be believed. What happened to the sound? He's as proficient with the blade as his father is. Sound? There we go, jeez. I don't know what happened there. Are you worried about your dad? I am. I try to avoid admitting it publicly, but it's a fact. His skill is as immense as ever, but given the various new weapons that have come into play during this war, along with other powerful warriors such as General Aurelia, and that knight from Ouroboros. The knight. The knight we made a fool out of? You mean McBurney? He doesn't look like a knight to me. Yeah, I can't blame you for being a little concerned under the circumstances. Still, all we can do is in the meantime, is keep going and doing what we're able. So long as we keep that up, I'm sure we'll be reunited with them in due time. Maybe. No, you're right. In a sense, this is but another trial we must overcome to reach greater heights. Yeah, and I know we can overcome it so long as we're together. Nice. Iron Man rank 3. Anger. What's anger? Yeah, we can hang out with her again, but I don't think we need to. Also, what the heck would even be next? Okay, next we have Milliam and Emma. As for the last person we hang out with, I honestly don't know. Let's do the... My throat's hurting. Milliam, I'll do you next. Give myself a little break. Super bored, so I think I might check out the souvenir shop. What kind of stuff do you think they've got over there? Think it's cool? We're about to have a major discussion about our class's future. How can you be bored? Okay, don't answer that. But you could at least brainstorm something to contribute to the discussion. No. You know, I've never come up with anything. You know, I'm never gonna come up with anything. And no matter what you decide, it doesn't change things for me. One way or another, Lammy and I are gonna keep on fighting with you guys. You just pick a path. We'll bust it open. Good to know. But we do value your opinion, so you might want to think things over. Maybe looking at some souvenirs could help clear my mind. Tell you what, why don't I join you? I've been here, there tons of times, so you know I'll be able to recommend something nice. Really? You're the best, Reen. Okay, let's go. Man, so it really is a bunch of usual stuff. I mean, the beans? The P&G beans? Corn? Wheat, I guess? And like... pickle slices? Peppers? I don't freaking know what that is. Pretty good selection for a place snack dab in the boonies. That's partially thanks to Master Kafai. He always brings things when he comes to visit. Like these maju, for example. They're a confectionery item from the east that have been tweaked a bit. Oh, they look good. You think Lecter would like them? So he's the one you've been buying souvenirs for. You got it. He bought me a little mushy strap when we were over in Crossville. So I want to get him something too. I don't want it to be something he can always keep with him over something that's gonna go bad like food though. That's a good point. Thought he was missing though. No one's heard from him since he was in Crossville, right? Yeah, well, I'm sure he's fine. I mean, he's Lecter. It'd take more than the war to finish him off. Claire and I survived, so I can't imagine he wouldn't. He's just gonna show up one day like, hi, and that'll be it. Well, at least you trust him, I guess. Then again, that makes sense. I mean, you Ironbloods probably think of each other like siblings, right? Or, I don't know, do you? I think that's the case that makes, wait, I think that's the case that makes Crossbow Ardwin your dad, maybe? I don't know. Never really thought about it. especially with Gramps. We got siblings, sure, but hard to say if someone's feels like a parent when you never had one. What do you mean? She's never had any parents? What was I saying earlier today in the stream? You know, most of them have parents, except for Milliam. I mean, not most of them. Most of them don't have parents. But there's like 9 to 4, 10 to 4 ratio or something. Pretty close. Wonder what's gonna happen to us Ironbloods now, though. Claire's got her job in the RMP that she can do whenever, even without Gramps around. Without him, there's to give me orders and all my old missions finished. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, really. I'm not needed as a piece of his game in board anymore. Don't think like that, Milliam. You can be a board game to whoever you want, I guess. Is that where this is going? Or let me say this, even if you're not needed on some board game, you are needed by us. Not as a piece, you're needed as a very important classmate and friend. Really? Can't tell you what you should do with your life from here on. What I can tell you is that we're here for you. And even if you don't know what to do with yourself now, I'm sure you'll figure out things eventually, with or without us. Maybe you're right. I kind of feel like sticking with you guys will help me figure something out. And speaking of figuring stuff out, I'm gonna buy a Maju. My stomach's gurgling just like looking at it. Aren't you supposed to be buying a souvenir for Lecter? Oh, well, whatever. Seems happier now, and I guess that's what matters most. About Milliam, the Ymir Manju, which she scarfed down in typical Milliam fashion as they left the shop. Another rank 3, nice. Okay, the last character profile. Hey, get out of the way, cat. Not my conversation enter. Who says that? Green will always enter the conversation. And so, it's somewhat wonderful to be back with Celine again. Now I can focus on how we should act from here on out. Not that will be any particularly easy decision. Yeah, we are glad to have you weighing in on the matter, though. I just remembered. There's something I need to buy from the shop in the village. Oh? I can't tell you what it is, I'm afraid. It's a secret. No idea what she's talking about, but she sure looks happy about it. Okay, now I'm getting curious. I know Celine's not allowed, but do you mind if I join you with your shopping? If it's okay, I mean. I know the shops here pretty well, so I might be able to help you find whatever it is you're looking for. Really? That would be lovely. But you've got to stay here, Celine. Green and I can handle things on our end. Don't even try to follow us. Fine, whatever. All this secrecy is creeping me out anyway. Got so many, like, interactions in these rest days. Jeez. Green and Emma left a slightly sulking Celine behind and took off to the store to buy whatever it is Emma was looking for. Excuse me. Here we go. The color looks just right, too. That's wool, right? Is it? Looks like a can to me. Or a box? I didn't know you could knit. I used to do it quite often back home, actually. I've been working on a scarf for Celine for a while now, as sort of reunion present. It's almost done too, but I ran out of wool, so I came here to buy some more. Oh, really? In that case, why not finish it in the living room? In our living room. That way you should be able to work on it without her finding out about the surprise. Sounds like an excellent idea. Thanks, Reen. So you're gonna go to Reen's house to knit for a few hours, leaving Celine to sit in the just for hours without telling her anything? Sure, why not? After showing Emma to the mansion's living room, we decided to sit and accompany her as she worked. Both of them enjoyed the soothing warmth of the fire. I think you're forgetting something. You doing the drums in the air or something? You kind of need a string attached. I mean, I don't know how to knit or crochet very well, at least. I think I learned a little bit how to do it a long time ago. But even I know you kind of need a string attached. Made some tea, Emma. Oh, looks great so far. Sure does. Your imagination is amazing sometimes, Reen. Why, thank you, Reen. I think this deep blue color will really suit her personality. Or personally. Yep, that total deep blue color right there. Yeah, definitely. I can't wait to see how it'll look when it's done. Let's see how close the two of you are. Close? You really think so? She's certainly important to me, but at the same time, she's not exactly pleasant to me most of the time either. I don't think she means any harm by it. Don't tell her that I said this, but she was really worried about you while you were the whole time we were separated. I know for a fact that she cares about you, even if she has a tough time putting it into words. Really? Thanks for telling me. We've been together since the day I was born, but I guess I still have a hard time reading her. Once I began training to become a full-fledged witch, she became my familiar. Though in a sense, she's like a sister to me. I'm sorry, but I don't think cats live that long. Now that I think about it, I know some like dogs can be like, a small dog could live like in like the mid-teens, bigger dogs maybe early teens. Cats, I'm not really sure. I think they're similar to dogs in that sense. Maybe less. I think they don't, I don't know. I'd have to, I'll figure it out some other time. Really, kind of jealous. As far as siblings go, it's like you two can be completely open with one another. When it comes to Lise, I always find myself holding back from saying what I am really thinking. You say that, but I'm sure Celine is still keeping plenty of things from me. I can certainly be more open with her than I can with Vita, though, at least. If you don't mind me asking, how are the two of you related anyway? You said she was something of a sister to you? When we first came out, found out her true identity. She's a sister in the sense that we both trained to become witches together. I always admired and looked up to her, both for her skills and witchcraft and her beautiful voice. Even now, I feel like I'll never be able to catch up to her in terms of raw talent. I see. I mean, she is older that probably started before you. Maybe we can make... Wait. Maybe you can... Maybe you can't. All you can do is keep trying, really. I suppose. One thing's for certain, you won't be able to catch up with her in a day. You didn't learn how to knit that scarf in the day, right? Took time. Catching up to Vita shouldn't feel any different. All you can do is keep trying to get better. When you put it that way, you have a point. Thanks for the encouragement, Reen. I feel a lot better now. Jeez, I need to stop. But we got one more interaction to do. Eventually, I'm finished and then you deliver the thing while I put in the words. She's obviously purring. Nice. Okay. So we've hung out with everybody that needed it. What are we looking at link-wise? So we can't hang out with anybody. I guess we could hang out with Sarah if we wanted to. Wait, people learn skills? Hang on a second here. Hang on a second. Gaius will apparently learn a skill, so we'll hang out with him, I guess. Apparently we can't teleport to the church. Not important enough, I guess. Where the heck am I going? There. Because we got a character, we got character profile, Okay. Figured a quiet church would be the perfect place to sit and think about what we can do. But so far, I haven't done much. It hasn't done me much good. There has to be something we can do to help the people of Erebonia. But what? Yeah, the thought, hopefully. Yeah, though hopefully, whatever we decide on will help people in Nord too. There's got to be something that only we can do that will help better people's lives. We just need to figure out what. That's what the point. That's about the point I'm at. Still, we keep thinking it over. I'm sure the winds and the goddess will grant us their inspiration eventually. It does actually seem like a pretty good place to brain. This does seem like a pretty good place to brainstorm. Maybe we should join them. You know, now that I think about it, there's someone I'd like you to meet. A friend of mine, in fact. Friend of yours? Yep, follow me. I'll introduce you. You should be in the village right about now. Is it a bird? Or not? Wait, is it a bird? I think it's a bird. I remember he showed up with a hawk when he saved us. Is it that? Is this friend of yours here? Can't sense anyone. Huh, I suppose even you would have trouble sensing. Especially if you're trying to sense a person. What am I looking for if it's not a person? Here he is. I'm sorry, but birds don't like this cold weather. Especially a hawk that's used to the plain. I guess it kind of was windy and cold in Nord, but it didn't snow. The change in temperature isn't great for the bird. Is that a hawk? It looks like the one who helped save us from those Jaegers in Nord. Very same. In fact, it's a friend of mine who watched over the Nord Highlands from above. His name's Zio. He was named after one of the warriors who fought alongside Emperor Dreichels during the war. Whee! Looks like he looks so cool up close. But what's he doing all the way out here? Your guess is as good as mine. Spotted him here on the roof of the Phoenix wing last night. He might have followed their scent. I mean, smelling isn't exactly the main focus of a bird. It's more their eyes. But I guess they can smell. They have noses. All the way from Nord, though. That's quite a the distance. Wonder why he followed us. I wish I could say for sure. And we teleported. I'm sorry, but this story is a bit much here. There's no trail for him to follow. We teleported. Wish I could say for sure. But I'd like to think he wants to lend us his aid. He watched us slip up a few times during our battles, so I imagine he thinks he could make things easier. Spree. I say, well, he's already gotten us out of bind once. If he's got your glowing endorsement, he'll make a hell of an ally. Okay, welcome to Team Z. Gonna fall asleep, okay. What? I think he's trying to say that he has no intention of getting too friendly with us. He'll just watch over us from above like he did before, lending us his aid when he sees fit. Hey, that works too. In that case, thanks for watching our backs, Zio. Scree. Where we just introduced a apex predator into an area that didn't have them. I'm sure the ecosystem will be just fine. Yeah, we're finding new allies left and right these days, aren't we? Certainly feel. I guess there is monsters and monkeys, so I guess never mind. It's a new predator. It certainly feels that way, though. I bet he sees us more as weaklings in need of protection than allies. Either way, I'm sure his support will be invaluable in the days ahead. Yeah, I don't doubt that. And I could say the same about you. Likewise. There we go. Finally done. While they watch Zio fly off in the distance, we return to church together. Hunter Wing. Earlier than he otherwise would. Okay. Allows him to summon Zio to damage. Okay, so he would have learned it anyway, but he learned it early. Okay. Like, what does it do though? Okay. Impede. Off balance. And decreases defense. That's a pretty good move. Pretty good move. So yeah, Gaius is a pretty good person to have on the team. The problem is I don't know where to throw him. Like, he doesn't, especially with how the team is set up, I don't think he has a spot. I'm trying to think about everybody. I guess with how my team is set up, I can't do it this way. With how my team is set up, I could throw him in instead of Million? I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. But anyway, that'll be it for today. Excuse me. Got some stuff to finish up. And then tomorrow we're probably gonna start around noon again. I have to do a re-up of my CPR tomorrow in the morning. I don't know when I'll be back or how long it's gonna take, but I should be starting stream around, you know, like noon, maybe around 1 o'clock. It'll depend on how quickly we finish up. I don't know how much we're gonna do for the re-up, so we'll see. But anyway, that'll be it for today. Thanks for watching. If you're on YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, and subscribe, all that stuff. And yeah, let me know how you like the new changes to like the coloring and everything. See if that's good. I think it's pretty good. But yeah, take care of yourselves, and bye-bye.